What's going on, guys? Right here we have this P-51 Mustang. Here it is right here. Link to buy this will be in the description box below, so go check that out. This thing actually looks pretty cool. Look how nice this looks. Pretty big too. Just barely enough room to fit this on the table. So if you're interested in the specs, like how big the wingspan is and all that, stay tuned for the video because we're going to be giving you the specs and taking this out for a flight test. So anyways, I'm very excited to be reviewing this P-51 Mustang. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so right off the bat, as I stated, this guy's pretty big, and if you're looking or if you're curious to what company or what brand this is from, it is from Valentex RC. So that is the name of the brand, and typically the price ranges from this guy between $100 to $150. More specifically, I would probably say you're likely to see this at around $130. It looks exactly like a P-51 Mustang because it is an exact replica. It's got some side markings, got a star there. On this side, it's got the same thing pretty much. This does have 3 different modes. It has beginner mode, which is pretty easy to fly in. Doesn't allow you to do too much with it, and of course you're in stabilized mode. Same thing with intermediate, but you're allowed to bank more. And expert mode, there's no stabilization, and it's all up to you. But I'll tell you what, from flying with experience, the gyro is not really the best quality because this is, I mean, it's a big plane for only about $130. So you can't really expect it to be flawless. So it's a little bit rocky in the air, but it still ends up correcting itself. But let's say you're flying it low to the ground, you might have a, mistake with the gyro, and the gyro might move down a little bit and you could, crash into the ground. I've done that before. If I'm doing like a low pass past myself, I've crashed it into the ground just because the gyro made an error. It's not going to do anything too crazy though. As long as you're flying it up high and in the air, you'll be just fine. Anyways, I'm done rambling about this P-51 Mustang. We're going to take this out and we're going to fly this so you guys can see how this performs in the air. So we're going to give you the specs before then, and then we're going to get right into it. So anyways, let's go. She told me put my heart in the bag, and nobody gets hurt. Now I'm running from her love. I'm not bad, so I'm making it worse. Now I'm digging up a grave for my past. I'm a whole different person. It's the gift and the curse, but I cannot reverse it. I can't reverse it. It was a gift and a curse, and now I'm drinking too much, so I'ma talk Alright guys, time for my final opinion on this P-51 Mustang, and honestly I really like it. Even though it's not perfect, it does have some flaws. You are not going to find a RC plane that looks this nice, that is about this size or any bigger really, and you know, has the stabilization, has the safe mode for beginners. This thing has a lot of features in a pretty good size package for a very reasonable price. So I highly recommend that you pick this one up. Like I said, it's not perfect by any stretch of the means, but it is great for beginners because it is cheap, it has stabilization, and it looks really cool. I mean, this thing looks awesome, and it's, you know, you wouldn't be embarrassed to show it off to anyone at all. I mean, a lot of beginner or trainer planes are like tiny pieces of foam that are really just, you know, flimsy and not that, you know, not that nice. This is very nice. It looks cool, and it's like the most important thing is it is affordable. Most Mustangs that are about this size are about $200, and I mean, this is far below that. I mean, if you look really good, you could probably find this for $100, but like I said, in most cases this will be around $120, give or take. So this is a good deal. Buy this plane. I like it. Not perfect. That's all I have to say about it. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I review planes, and I also review drones, and I do all sorts of content with RC aircraft. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.